my opinion is like everybody's asshole is shit. So, you know, at the end of it, it's not going to matter what I say. You know, at the end, they already made an executive decision on these two fighters and what they're going to do. WBC said that he'll be recent champion for his emotional stress.
Hey boxing fans, welcome back to Channel Name, your ultimate source for all things boxing. Today we have some explosive content for you. Teofimo Lopez goes off on the Haney vs. Garcia drama and shares why he thinks Gervonta Tank Davis will beat Vasiliy Lomachenko. Let's dive right into it. Teofimo Lopez didn't hold back when asked about the recent drama in the 140 PB division involving Haney Garcia and Devin Haney. Here's what he had to say.
And for Haney Garcia, the New York State Athletic Commission chose that he'll be banned for 1 year. So, you know, they gave both of them kind of a slap on the wrist, and we'll see what happens in the next following year for those guys.
Teofimo's words are as fiery as ever, clearly showing his frustration with how the situations were handled. But that's not all. When asked about his future plans, Teofimo expressed his desire to unify the titles and his thoughts on the boxing business today. Teofimo is ready for any challenge and doesn't shy away from unification bouts, but the highlight of the interview was his take on a potential fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Vasiliy Lomachenko. Check out his breakdown.
I wanted to unify already in June, you know what I'm saying? Eat these guys and the businessmen around that actually have these fighters, whether the managers and promoters want to make the fight happen, I'm here. They know this though. You know, you can ask the all-time greats in the Hall of Famers, Brad Goodman and Bruce Trampler.
Teofimo's analysis is sharp and insightful. He believes that while Loma is incredibly skilled, Tank's strategy and power might just edge out a victory, especially if the fight goes the distance. This potential matchup is definitely one to watch. Let's break this down further, starting with the drama between Haney Garcia and Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez didn't hold back his thoughts on how the WBC and the New York State Athletic Commission handled their situations. The WBC reinstating Haney as champion for his emotional stress and banning Garcia for a year seems like a slap on the wrist to many fans. What do you think? Are these decisions fair or too lenient?
They know that I never dodge a fight. You know what I mean? They go out there and they go and hunt for these type of unification fights because that's what Top Rank is all about. Top Rank, what it stands for, making the best stars out of everything in the sport.
Lopez is clearly frustrated with the executive decisions made. He feels, like many others, that these actions might not be strong enough to address the issues at hand. This leads us to wonder about the implications for both fighters' careers. Will Haney's reinstatement as champion affect his future matches, or will Garcia's ban hinder his progress in the sport? Only time will tell. Now, let's shift our focus to Teofimo's ambitions and his desire to unify titles. Lopez's determination to unify the titles in June showcases his commitment to becoming the undisputed champion. He talks about the challenges of getting managers and promoters on board for these unification fights and emphasizing the business side of boxing. Lopez's perspective on the business aspect of boxing is enlightening. He understands that unification fights are not just about proving who's the best, but also about navigating the intricate world of promoters, managers, and business interests. This business-oriented approach is what often dictates which fights get made and which ones don't.
If you had to bet, who you got?
Nah, I don't bet, man. I'm terrible at betting. Terrible at betting. I just say it's a great opportunity for Top Rank and Al Heyman to get along now, and I think that it'll show a lot of potentials for maybe more fights. But I believe that I don't know. I think Tank edges it.
Finally, let's dive into Teofimo Lopez's breakdown of a potential fight between Gervonta Tank Davis and Vasiliy Lomachenko.
Tank will be nervous going into the fight. Loma will show his skill sets. Tank will try to walk him down. Loma needs to go for the body. Tank will try to hurt him. Head hand. Throwing his favorite shot that he likes to throw is his left hand. However, I just feel like goes the distance. Tank wins. Stoppage. I love Loma, man. I mean, he was a tough fighter when I faced him. I'll say that. However, I just feel like he's not as the same as he once were.
Lopez provides a detailed analysis of their fighting styles and strategies, predicting how the fight might play out. He believes that Tank will have the upper hand if the fight goes the distance, but Loma could win if he capitalizes on his skill set and keeps chipping away at Tank.
But the punch count that Tank showed in Frank Martin, he was losing every round. He was just waiting for that one big shot. If he fights like that, Loma wins because Loma is not gonna wait for that big shot. Yeah. You know what I mean?
He's gonna be chipping away at him.
He's gonna chip. He has that pedigree for that. However, if they're wanting that fight, it's because they believe that Tank should beat him, just because of the fact that Loma's on his way out.
Lopez's breakdown is fascinating. He highlights Tank's strengths and potential nervousness, as well as Loma's need to focus on body shots and consistent pressure. This analysis gives us a clear picture of what to expect if this fight happens. It's a clash of styles and strategies that could lead to an epic showdown. But let's not forget Teofimo's own aspirations. He's not just analyzing other fighters, he's also aiming to make his mark in the boxing world. His desire to unify titles and his readiness to face any challenge are what make him a true champion. Lopez's comments on the business side of boxing also shed light on the challenges fighters face in getting big fights made. It's not just about who wants to fight whom, it's about negotiations, promotions, and the financial aspects that go into making these fights a reality. In conclusion, Teofimo Lopez's insights into the Haney vs Garcia drama, his own unification ambitions, and the potential Tank vs Loma fight provide us with a comprehensive look at the current state of boxing. His passion and determination are evident in every word he speaks, and it's clear that he's not just a fighter but a thinker and strategist as well. What do you think, boxing fans? Do you agree with Teofimo Lopez's take on the Haney vs Garcia drama and his prediction for Tank vs Loma? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to channel name for more exclusive boxing content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.